God morning. God morning and grand rise. God morning. Good morning. Soul morning. 8:06. 6 minutes late for a morning. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning. Good morning, dear one. Good morning. God morning. Go and just let this beat play. You like these? These are green and brown. So I got my notice to come on, and I still wasn't ready because I watched Danielle's video, and I needed to give that 8 minutes to that before I came on. And y'all know I woke up late. Hi, it's your girl Leanne, aka Lola, which is an acronym that stands for Laugh Often, Love Always. It's what we should be doing with our life every moment of every day. Hey family, good morning. Good morning. I am a yoga teacher, a Reiki master, and a happiness life coach. And I'm also your goddess guide to deep inner wisdom and transformation and inner soul transformation. So my my company is actually called the Soul System Healers. So what we are all about is getting deeply into that soul. I'm training life coaches. This year starts my life coach trainings for other life coaches who want to get into that deep soul training and want to be an accountability partner and a spiritual counselor, a spiritual life coach. So it's God-based, it's love-based, it's all that in a bag of chips. I'm also a peer counselor, peer confessions in the heart. I've been under the weather. Oh, boo, I hope you feel better. And you can hear me. I feel, I'm like, I'm also a peer-to-peer counselor, life coach on The Porch, which is a digital space for women of color to come and be healed as they go through their ascension, their life changing processes, their spiritual growth, and things are going on, and they can't or don't have access to getting traditional counseling. They can be peer-to-peer counseled between. They can get peer-to-peer counseling between a person who's gone through that process and can life coach them through it, and somebody who understands them and can validate their experience. So if you're interested in donating in any way, super chatting or all that other stuff, please feel free to go to any of my other videos, and I'll update the link below on this video later on today for the Porch Peers. It is youcaring.com /The Porch Peers. It's youcaring.com /The Porch Peers, and that -1177556. 1177556. A lot of doubles in that number, so it must be really, really good. And numerology wise, I wonder what it's 14, 15, 16, 26, 31. It's a 4. So if anybody knows what their numerology is, a 4, I'd love to know. 4. Yes. You guys are popping in the chat already. My flowers are brought to you by the amazing Aldi's. It looks so beautiful. Don't sleep on Aldi's. For $8, I'm getting 4, right? Trina said, what does 4 stand for? I think we read it in the Tao the other day. And number 108, reading 108. 4 is the seasons. But I'm sure it has much more power than that. So, channel, tagline. Okay. My list, see my video list? Okay. My name, my channel, welcome, my tagline, my video shot, that sponsorship. Oh, sponsorship. Today, work and completion Perfect. And that is what the porch is all about. Love it. Today's sponsorship is by my lotion, my premier lotion, Bamboo. Family, this is my premier line. It doesn't even have a label on it yet. Sponsored by Buddhas and Butterflies. Bamboo lotion. It's a beautiful silky lotion with jojoba oil, jojoba, grapeseed, and avocado oil. Okay. Oh, Killer Witch, Asafari, what's up? Welcome. So this is sponsored by my beautiful premier lotion. Hello. Made by Buddhas and Butterflies, premier. I have some bottles on my Instagram. They're bronze. This one, brand new batch. Smells divine. Smells like, and look at the skin. Look at the skin. I wish you guys, can you smell it? Never mind. Smell-o-vision, I'm trying to tell you. Such a wonderful, the smell is so good. Ooh, you can smell it. Bamboo, I'm trying to tell you. It is so beautiful. Welcome, my love. 4 viewers, 4 million. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look. So yesterday, I want to just give you a sneak peek. Right? Scratch and sniff. Sneak peek, fam. Sneak peek. If I can get it. You know what's going on. So, yesterday, it's so funny how the universe works. So, yesterday, I was cleaning up my space. Danielle, it's getting better. You'll be so surprised. Quick peek around. See the pile is going and diminishing? Yes. So, cleaning up my space, right? And got inspired because I got to my desk and I was like, yes! So I said, I'm gonna make some earrings. I'm just gonna bring this home. I said, let me start working on a couple of new pairs of earrings, right? Exactly, Kaizen. I put it into action because yesterday our talk was about not being lazy. So who am I to have a talk with you guys and be like, yo, this reading is for me. Let me jump into the pool because Jesus done showed up and was like, do you want to be healed? And I was like, I can't get in the pool. No, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I got to be like, let me roll my ass in. Handicap or not, I got to get healed. So I started cleaning and I was so inspired to see my desk that, good morning. Good morning. Grand Rise, babe. Welcome. And I was so inspired to see my desk. Boom. Okay. Then I started to do some earrings. So I started to create. And then here's the fun thing. When you start to create, things show up. So I get 2 text messages, bleep, 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 because I'm knocked out. I was up until 12:30. And I never stay up that late anymore. Like 8:30, 9 o'clock is somewhere where I go to bed. But I cleaned and then I got inspired and I started making earrings. And I get 2 text messages, Mr. Guys, Master Nova, or like, Val's wearing your earrings. Wake up. So, and I don't know what happened, but I kid you not. I kid you not. I heard a voice say, wake up, you're going to miss the live. So I can't even see. And you know the rule is don't go directly to the computer when you wake up. But hey, Kaisi was on, so I had to go. But last night I was like, let me make some earrings and see what I can get together and whip together. And I started making earrings. So this is one set. Actually, it goes this way. So that's one set. I didn't punch the holes. I didn't finish them yet. I just started making earrings. I don't know what the inspiration was, but the inspiration was correct because she had my earrings on today, right? Look at those. So in the butterfly wing, there's 2 parts, the top part and the bottom part. One is shaped like a teardrop and one is shaped like a triangle. So if you put them together, they create a butterfly wing, you see? So it's 2 parts. So I started creating. You're getting some. You're going to love these. These are my Wakanda butterfly earrings. Wakanda forever. As soon as I did, I was like, whoa, these look really tribal. They need a little dot of red, I think, maybe. Okay? I'm not sure. So I'm like, okay. Here, look at these. Gray and purple and gold. Gray, purple, and gold. So I started making earrings. Okay. Oh, I love these. These might not get sold. These might not get sold. These might be for me. Good morning. Good morning. You made it. So those, I made these orange ones because everybody seems to like monarch butterflies. So I got to pop a lot of oranges. Okay. Oh, somebody's going to love these. I don't know whose names are on these, but you're at work. I don't know whose name's on these, but look at these Wakanda Forever earrings. And I'm trying to make them smaller because when people see this size earring, they get really scared about it. They think they have to have a lot of hair. Oh, I don't know. These have somebody's name on it in the chat. I'm not sure. When I was making them last night, I was like, somebody's buying these that comes into the live. I'm not sure. We'll see. Then I made these. These are just as big as the ones I have on now. If you like big ones, Danielle. You know you plug me every time you say butterfly and ear, right? I'm going to have to pay you. Look. These are beautiful. Green with a little purple. Love it. And my last but not least, I made yellow ones. These are very minimal, but I love them. And I don't know what the inspiration was, but obviously you could work it. I know, right? I don't know what the inspiration was, but obviously there was something in the air that said, no longer can you be lazy. You got to get it done, right? So when we had this whole talk yesterday about not being lazy, about stepping into our blessing and really engaging in what the magic within us is. And so I sat down and made earrings, 12 pairs. Now I just got to put little holes, put little hooks on them, and maybe some dangling, because these are gemstones that I dangle with my little Buddha face. If you can see, it's a little Buddha face. So it's a Buddha and a butterfly that you're always wearing, because you gotta wear Buddhas and butterflies. Wait. Now all my earrings are leather. All of them are leather. But I finally made my first pair of vegan, non-leather, made out of vinyl earrings. These are dope. Dope. Can you see that? And they're all hand painted. It actually looks iridescent like a butterfly wing. Look at that. Dope. Ooh, vegetarian. Because they might be for, I know, right? Gotta have a vegetarian line. Gotta service all the peoples, not just some of the peoples. All the peoples. Those are your fave. Those are yours. Those are yours too. I love it. And I'm so excited about the vinyl because of the iridescent look on it. Hand painted. It was just so fun to do last night. I feel so inspired. Look, pulled out the purple Jello pool. If y'all are gonna wrestle, it has to be in purple Jello because it stains everybody. I might have Jello wrestled in my life once. You gotta do it once. Hello? Okay. All right. So I'm wearing my butterfly shirt today. My butterfly earrings. And yesterday we didn't read from 365. So today we're going to read from 365. Yes. Because Marvin the Magi wanted us to read from 365. And we chose another book. I hate Jello too. But it does stain you really well. So maybe we could do chocolate Jello and then you can have a tan. And we could get a little bit tan too. You know? That's a whole nother story. But purple will stain you too. Bad. Okay. back, especially the bottom of your feet. Things that you do on a dare when you have been drinking. Don't ever do that. Oh, to be in my 20s again. Right? So how's everybody feeling? How was everybody enjoy Kais' talk? I only got a couple minutes of it. But you know, I always feel inspired by these talks of bringing in abundance, okay? Of leveling up our ability to be abundant, you know. So I always feel inspired by her words, and even in the couple of minutes talking about Mr. Mark Zuckerberg and what they offered and all that, it makes so much sense. And all of it really makes sense when it comes to residual income. I really get what she's talking about. We want to make money while we're sleeping. And that's the way we do that, is to have multiple streams of income. It makes so much sense. It's like, you know, so much sense. Multiple streams of income. You want to make money while you're asleep. And you can only do that if you invest correctly. So, oh my God. Right, Dawn? You know, you can only do it if you invest correctly. So the investment has to be there, and the dedication to the investment has to be there. So, you know, and I get it. So as I'm working on my little things, building a community and doing all those things, multiple streams of income, I'm producing multiple streams of income. I'm producing like Danielle has done. I'm going to be doing an online class for soul system healers, certifying in Reiki, because I'm a Reiki master. I'm going to do a class for that. Demystifying attunements for Reiki. Just a couple of classes that I'm going to be able to put online and sell in Udemy or whatever, because you can make money doing a class online if you want to, if you have something to teach. So I have a lot of things in this here Afro of mine that I can teach. So, and one of them is just, I taught filmmaking to kids. You do Reiki, Dawn? Ooh. Lovely. See? Sending you some Reiki. Some Reiki. As my husband calls it. The Reiki. The grand Reiki. Energy. Exactly. And being certified in that is a wonderful process. And I love teaching it in person. And I'm going to love teaching it online. Because I won't be there that every time. But I will do the attunements and stuff like that. So it's going to be a wonderful, amazingness. It's going to be wonderful. And I already have 15 graduates of Reiki underneath my belt. So I love making Reiki babies. You know, level 1s and level 2s, and I'm hoping to get 2 or 3 people back in for the Reiki Master program. But they have to do 50 healings from the time that they finish until they decide they want to sign up. So Reiki babies, exactly. So it's like rainbow babies, Reiki babies. Okay. So what are we feeling today? Are we feeling energized? Are we feeling revitalized? It's Tuesday. We had a 3-day weekend, some of us, and that extra long time made us sick. You're interested in that? Robbie, we got you. I got you. I definitely got you. You would love it. And you'd be good at it. You'd be really good at it. And this would create community for you. And see, when you invest in a modality that creates community, it creates friendship and longevity in that. And I love that. I love anything that creates community. Just don't know where to start it rolling. You'll start it rolling right where you're at. Now my husband is texting. Oh, Lord. He's probably telling me he loves me. Let's turn off everything. Everything. But he has priority, so his messages will come through. But of course. So, gotta love him. He's probably listening. He does. I took his channel, his YouTube channel, and I subscribed to my own channel. You're full of birthday bubbles today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I subscribed my husband to my channel when we first started dating. So he got all my updates when we were broken up, and I had no idea. And he was watching them. So it's pretty interesting. Happy birthday. Okay. We got a good song. Ready? Take it down and bring it up, and take it down and bring it up. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. What? It's your birthday. Dance it up. Pray it up. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Lean it back. Lean it back. Lean it back. Lean it back. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. What? Shoulder bounce. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Lean it back. Lean it back. Lean it back. Lean it back. Goatee. Goatee. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Goatee. Goatee. What? It's your birthday. 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 Pray it up. Fill the cup. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Pray it up. Fill the cup. Lean it back. Lean it back. Lean it back. Woo! Pray it up. Fill the cup. I know, right? Now we just need Mahogany to be singing. I don't know. Put shoulders into it. Little shimmies. Little shimmies. Some days in my mind, I think I'm a rapper, but I'm totally not. Official. Yes. Some days I think, but I'm not. My husband's like, please don't do that live. And of course I'm like, beat a twerk. Twerk it. Twerk it. Twerk it. Anytime that I get to actually like hear a beat and like get into the energy, I love that. I love it. Okay, let's find something to read from 365 for your birthday. I know, now you're like, can you record that for me? And they get Mahogany to sing. Where is Mahogany? Look, sips my cup. Yup. With your Daisy Dukes. Gotta have your Daisy Dukes. Love it. What? Okay, just a quick announcement, you guys. Please go and hop on over after this to Danielle Anderson's YouTube channel and watch the first video of her series, Cartomancy. I am so excited because I'm so excited. Where's my cards? I might have to pull just a regular card and get a yes or no answer now that I know how to do it. I am so freaking excited about this. I am so, Danielle, so good. However, you do need to flip the camera. It's too skinny. I can't see what's going on the sides. It's bothering me. We'll talk about that though. Okay. I know you're like, what? You're shooting in portrait and you need to shoot in landscape. You need a good tripod that'll let you flip that camera or your cell phone And so you can put the cards right under it and your hand right under the tripod and do the shuffling and stuff. But other than that, I'm so freaking excited because this series is going to be amazing. When she gets through these cards, y'all will be able to use cards. Okay? That's why I'm saying you can actually get one of these things. I'm going to take you guys over to my create space, my creative space. You can get one of these things, Danielle, from Five Below. And this thing will actually help you record the cards. It wiggles a little bit, and that's okay. If you hit it, it's going to wiggle a little bit. You had to hold the camera under your chin, didn't you? Or with the girls, one or the other. So, yeah. 5 and below. It clips to the desk. 5 and below. And I'm telling you, like, other than that, it was so good. And I'm, like, super excited about. I have many, many girlfriends who do that type of divination. And I'm like, what? You can't be seeing the twins. So I was like, ooh. So if you could, everyone, 5 million, all 5 million of us, please hop on down. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Me too. And Danielle. Don't forget to follow. And Mahogany. And everyone, follow everyone. You couldn't place it in the right place. You should try that for 5 and below. And they have them in pink, which, you know, I have to buy it in pink. They got it in black, white, pink, whatever. The only reason why I'm not using it for my live is that it wiggles way too much. So my sister, I did a little talk chat with my sister on a Facebook inbox, and she was like, you're swaying too much. So that's the only reason. But for something along the lines of flipping it, and I'm not going to really touch the camera too much, and I'm going to just show you something, it's good. That could work. You should try it. You should try it. If not, go get you a tripod from Walmart, because they got them. Why is my lighting so dark out of nowhere? All right, hold on. There. Yeah, it's important because, see, once I do this, it gives a full rendition of it, okay? Oh, come on. Whatever. Let's read, because you need a reading today. I can feel your orneriness. Let's read it. This is going to be for the birthday girl and for all of us. Ornery. Woo! Up all night and look at her being ornery. So God, tell us what we need to know and hear today. Give us, yes, a good reading for the birthday girl. No, you have to release perfection and know that you can do it better. Because remember, that was one of our reads about a week ago, that we have the ability to redo things. So yes, we release perfection today so that the video can go out. But we look back and say, how can I make it better? Always. Because we're always trying to level up. Spiritually, abundantly, everything. We're trying to level it up. How can I do it better? No, I'm not like no, okay? I'm not saying don't follow me, don't subscribe. I'm not doing that. I'm saying follow, subscribe, like me, share me with a friend, and remember that we can do better. Power up. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of a large bird, because I'm the girl in the Wonder Twins, and y'all are going to make a bucket or something. Yes. And so this is good. This is a learning experience, Danielle, and one of those things that for me, and also just as a note, a general note for when you're producing a video at home, recording, editing, it can take you 8 hours to produce a 5-minute video. Yes, you do. It can take you, this is why, if we can get you guys to that 100 subscribers, then it becomes way easier because you can just go live on the video and then you don't have to worry about editing. You can edit after if you want to, you know? So it's like, if we could just get you to that 100 subscribers, you can go live and then it'll be done. So you guys will have no issue with that. So let's read 365. Let us have this reading that we need to hear. Let it be for the birthday girl and for all of us to improve upon, and so it is. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and that is to come, the Almighty. Revelations 1:8. Woo! You got 101 subscribers? Shut the front door. When did that happen? That's awesome. Sorry. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is and which was, and that is to come, the Almighty. In the vortex. The divine is the sustain, I can't even read because I'm like freaking out inside. In the vortex. Yes, 6,000, 6 million, 6,000, 6 trillion watchers. Okay? The divine is the substance of all things and is the law of all things, and there is everlasting motion and freedom. The spirit is the steam of life throughout creation, forever purifying and renewing everything. Good morning, Jessica. Welcome. Our reading from 365 is April the 18th. 1 and 8 is 9. 9 is creation. Is that correct, everyone? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. 365, Science of the Mind. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, saith the Lord, which is and which was, and that is to come, the Almighty. Revelations 1:8. God morning. The divine is the substance of all things and is the law of all things, and there is everlasting motion and freedom. The spirit is the steam of life throughout creation, forever purifying and renewing everything. Today I cast out all limitations, and I'm carried forward on the steam of life. Ooh, this is a good birthday read. I now release all hindrance to my good, and if new ones arise, I dismiss them with finality. And if new ones arise, I dismiss them with finality. Wait a minute, y'all didn't hear it, okay? Today I cast out all limitations. Not some, not this one, but not that one. Not like, oh, today I'm going to be like, I'm lazy, I don't want to clean, but that's a limitation. I'm casting them all out, all of them, okay? We always end up with 9, I know. Cast out all limitation, and I'm carried forward on the steam of life. I now release all hindrance to my good. And if new ones come up, I dismiss them like that. God is my source and creator, and I accept his fullness and his gladness. I am a manifestation of God, possessing his being and his grace. I bless God within me and see myself as pure spirit. Did you hear that? I bless God within me and see myself as pure spirit. I no longer need to accept ideas of human weakness or the necessary suffering of humanity. Let me reread that. I no longer need to accept human ideas of weakness or the necessary suffering of humanity. Right? Proceeding to dance. I live today in an attitude of faith and divine love. I am clear in my mind and resolved to happiness. I am clear in my mind and resolved to happiness. I'm clear in my mind and I choose happy. That's it. I'm clear in my mind and I choose happy. Resolved to happiness. Danielle, the definition of resolved, please. I am impelled towards my good and decide now to be well instead of ill, joyful instead of sad. I accept the perfect expression of God with a whole heart. I'm clear in my mind. Yes, I accept the fulfillment of love, the satisfaction of achievement. God is real in my life and in all that concerns me. I have immediate access to the limitless power and energy of the universe inside itself. The universe itself. And I have a clear mind. I choose to be happy. Yes, I choose to be happy. I am clear in mind and resolved to be happy. I have a clear mind and I choose to be happy and choose happiness instead of anything else. Decide firmly on a course of action. Resolve. I resolve. I decide, and I am deciding firmly on happiness. Firmly. God is my source and creator. I accept his fullness, his gladness. I am a manifestation of God, possessing his being and his grace. You are a manifestation of God. You are a God being stuck in a human suit, having a human experience. You came here to have fun. You came here to create. You came here to make things happen. And yet you forgot how beautiful and wonderful you are, how powerful you are. Okay? Yep. Resolve. Decide. Okay? Decide on what you're choosing. Are you choosing to be happy today? Or are you choosing to be feeling like shit? Because if you're choosing not, then you haven't stepped into what is inside of you. Okay? God is the source and the creator. And I accept his fullness and his gladness. I am a manifestation of God, possessing his being and his grace. You have his being and his grace. And you have the truth of Jesus. You have the truth. You have the truth. You have a guideline of how to be. You have a consciousness to follow. You have there is steps to follow. How can you know that and not be glad? Right? Like I'm dancing. I'm like, lean back, lean back, lean back. How could you not know that? How could you not know that you are perfection and that you have God inside of you? It says, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, saith the Lord, which is, which was, and that is to come, the Almighty. And I am that too, because I am a divine child of God. I am the macro and the micro. I'm part of God. He took a piece of himself to make me. And if that is the case, then that means I can key into that God within me and I can create from there. How can you not? And some days, I have to tell you, family, some days I want to talk to the 20-year-old me that had no idea of this power, that had no idea. She knew something was bigger, but she had no idea of what was really out there for her to connect to. She was so separated from the 20-year-old me, so separated from what a spiritual and a loving relationship with the God is, okay? No idea. I thought that he was in the clouds with a thunderbolt, and if I masturbated, watched porn, I was going to get it, and I was going to burn in hell. And anytime I said a cuss word, I said that, the F word or whatever, shit, damn, whatever, boom, where's my handbasket? What? I have a handbasket. You didn't say, I'm going to hell in a handbasket because I did it all wrong. And I thank you, God, for leading me in the process. Me having to, what I said to you guys the other day, make an appointment and walking out of that church that I was in was the best thing that God could have ever done for me. Was the best thing that God could have ever done for me. Now, I was feeling depressed. I wanted to kill myself. My old church I went to, my pastor, and said, I'm feeling depressed. He told me, I said, can we talk because I'm not in the right space, okay? You relate to this. And he said, make an appointment. Make an appointment. I said, and I said to one of the mothers in the church, I feel like I want to kill myself. Life is going really bad. I don't want to be here anymore. And the pastor just told me to make an effing appointment. And I said, effing appointment in church. My grandmother was like, and I said, because my grandmother and my mom forced me to talk to my pastor. I didn't want to talk to my pastor. I just was going to be like, we're out. Peace. 2 small children. It didn't matter because I knew my mom would take care of them. And I knew that they would be raised right because I was. Except for the mind, the fear. If I could, and there's days in meditation when I go back and I talk to my other self. Okay. And I go back and I tell her the things that she needed to know. Okay. So that her eyes were open. And I'm going to tell you something. As I look back on my life, I know that I've been visiting myself. I know that I've been visiting myself. Because as I watch the process over in replay, things look different. Yes. You could have been gone. And I know that. And if by the time that the appointment came up, whatever, and maybe he thought that that was a good tactic, to keep me here, make an appointment. I know it pisses you off, Danielle. I'm sorry. This is why I won't say the name of the church, because it's a large Pentecostal church. So this is why I won't say the name of it. But and my family knows. If they watch, they might quote me like, don't go to this church, whatever. But yeah, it definitely. Now we're gonna rebuke that, Robbie. Okay, and Mystic, please start crying because you need it. Yes. And then Robbie, my new church. Yeah, well, how about this? They can kiss my possessed ass then. And yours too. Because they're not true. That's not true. That's not true spirituality. That's not true relationship with God. Doesn't have any judgment. It's zero judgment. There's no judgment. I just see God in you. Because I see God in everything. Because God created everything. And the only thing that I could see in you is God. And the moment that I have somebody say to me, oh, well, I saw your picture of you with a broom. Well, yeah, you did. I have God in me. You didn't say, because God is in me. God's in you. I'm still his child. No, I mean, if you want to move to New York, pretty busy in New York. Okay, you want to move to New York. Now, have a conversation with Mystic Eyes about New York, because she's in New York. So she can give you some real one-on-one about New York. Yes. And that's why I say we have a beautiful model to follow when we live in Christ consciousness, because Christ, when he, especially listen, there's a lot of repetition of Jesus teaching lessons to his 12 apostles. You think he was really being nice to them? He was like, hey, you idiots, come on, let's go. Figure this out. I'm walking on water. I'm pulling fish. Let's make this stuff happen, because I believe that you got it in you. Okay? And God doesn't make imperfection. He only makes perfection. He only makes perfection. That's the thing that I would tell the 20-year-old me, and the 16-year-old me, and the 10-year-old me, and the 5-year-old me, and the 4-year-old me, and the 3-year-old me, that God only makes things that are perfect, that you are perfection. He doesn't make anything incorrectly. It's almost like, do you think other trees are telling other trees, hey, you're leaning to the left, you're so imperfect. I hope you fall down. They are not saying that. They're not saying that at all. We are healed. Yes, we are. And it's like, if the trees aren't saying it, why are we? And I don't care who you love. Just love. Yeah. Not anyone. He doesn't exclude for anyone for any reason. So who are we? And you know what that is? That is the ego that lives inside of here. And you guys got to get some duct tape for that. Okay? And you got to be like, and then live from the space. Yes, get the duct tape. Live from the space where the ego is not in control. Where the ego is not in control of how you process people and how people process you. And that you can allow people to have their free will in it. Okay? Their free will. And allow people to have their free will without forcing yours. Because without expectation we live. But you can just live in this place of knowing that you don't have to take on the agreement. Okay? If somebody calls you something or says something about you, you don't have to take that on. I simply just rebuke that. That's not my agreement. If you have a problem with me being brown, that's not my agreement. That's your agreement. You have that problem. So I'm not going to take it on. I'm not going to take on any of the qualities of your racism. I'm not going to take on any of that. All I'm going to do is love you. Because see, what you need is love. You need to go to a Science of the Mind, New Thought Church. Science of the Mind, New Thought Church. And the reason why I say that is because I have 2 pastors that are LGBT. Science of the Mind, New Thought Church. We have every religion is inside of our church because it's inclusive. It's inclusory, if that's even a word. Danielle, is inclusory a word? Or did I make up another word? Because I like making up words. I'm a wordologist, a wordsmith. Inclusory. To include everyone in the area. Inclusory. And I'm trying to tell you that if you find, and Robbie, you say that might not be near you, you should look. You should sign for the Mind New Thought Church. Okay? Amen. Did you see what Dawn said? Okay? And one of her best friends is vanilla because we're chocolate. And a pastor. Okay? And he's LGBT. Okay? So, gay is not in anymore. We can't use the word gay. You got to use the letters to be politically correct. Okay? I think. I want to make sure. Okay? So, hello, they're out there. And Robbie, it's just taking the time to maybe Google in your area LGBT church, because there's going to be one that comes up. And I bet you bottom dollar tomorrow that it's going to be Signs of the Mind New Thought Church. Oops. Yeah, your friend doesn't mind because he knows that you don't know. He thinks you're a baby. He's like, okay. I have a friend who he has recently decided to go with his new name and renamed himself because he's going through transition. So, you have to figure out how to be in that, okay, and love that and support, So there's exactly, and when and I have a girlfriend who's transgender, she's just my girlfriend, whatever, what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't see it that way. I see people as energy balls and colorful moving energy balls, especially when I take my glasses off. Then it's like, it radiates light and energy. Radiates light. This was such a good read. Did you enjoy this read for your B-Day? This was a good read. Let's just recap so that we know where we're at. Yep. You love who you love. The divine is the substance of all things and is the law of all things. And there is everlasting motion and freedom. The spirit is the steam of life throughout creation, forever purifying and renewing everything. Today I cast out limitation and I'm carried forward on the steam of life. I know. I now release all hindrance to my good. And if new ones arise, I dismiss them with finality. Right then and there. They're out the door. As soon as a new thing, if a new thought, which is a no thing, because Danielle said, fear is a no thing. If a no thing thought comes out, you better be getting that broom. This is my magic broom. And sweep it out instantaneously. Don't let the no things take root. Okay? The sky's the limit. We start with internal love. See, the secret is you got it really inner standing. Yeah, please do that, Dawn, so that he can talk to him. Yep. And you got to go into this big inner space, inner standing, and you need to commune with your inner self, which is your guides. Your higher self is your guide. Your inner self is also one. And you need to commune with that inner self in your sacred garden. And you need to go in there and plant worthiness of this process. Worthiness. Because what is at the root of all this problems, with the root of the sadness, the root of not feeling worthy is not feeling worthy. So the root of depression, sadness, separation. Hello, Elizabeth. It's God, grand rising and God morning. Good. The root of all of that, the root is this sense of I'm not worthy to have that. I'm not worthy to be loved. I'm not worthy to be rich. I'm not worthy to have a boo. You're never late. I'm not worthy to have a clean house. I'm not worthy to have a big mansion. I'm not worthy to be a size 6. Yes, exactly. I'm not worthy. See, Derek, don't shit on yourself. You should have been on time. There's no on time. Time is irrelevant. Okay. So I'm not worthy to have what I want. I'm not worthy to write a book. Who am I to write a book? I'm an idiot. I can't even spell. I see words backwards, blah, blah, blah. Let's just Look, instantaneously. What does the read say today? It says, I dismiss them all with finality. And if new shit pops up in my mind, I say, get ye behind me, Satan. If new stuff comes up, you don't have to accept the new thing. The no thing, like Danielle said. Do not accept the no thing. Do not take on the agreement, because what happens is, and Abraham Hicks calls this momentum, right? Yeah, be gone, momentum. So what happens if you keep it simple? If your mind starts to tell you something about you, and then another thought comes up that's in congruency with that connects to that, like your mind says, you're stupid, and you're like, no, I'm not. Okay. And then it says, remember when. Okay. As soon as it says remember when, you need to physically get up from where you're at and change the scenery. That's step one. Physically move. If you're creating and you hear your mind say, you never finish anything, get up, go outside, put your feet in the grass, grab the cat, pet the cat. Okay. Go drink a glass of water. Do something completely different. Change the scenery, because you need to change the mind. You need to come out of, you need to shed that, and you need to dismiss that instantly. And the only way to do it, if you sit and converse with the mind is cray cray. If you talking to cray cray, you gonna get cray cray back. You gotta get out. You gotta get out quickly. Put music on. Go in another room, put music on, start to do the dance. If it says, I told you was dumb, you be like, go drink water, go touch the cat, go do something that makes you happy. Okay? If it's just adding some lipstick on, if it's putting some lipstick, because sometimes what makes me happy is trying a new lipstick, even though I don't wear them. Yes, get the devil off your shoulder and out your ear. Okay? And then paint your nails. Do something completely different. If it is trying to tell you that you are no good, that no thing has come up and is trying to implement in your mind, you better be like, instantaneously. It's almost like seeing that person that you're not friends with no more, and you look right through them, and you be like, you walk away. Yep. Flipping the hair, and you flip the hair, and you be like, and then you put your glasses on, so you know they've seen you. Okay, but you like, nah, no thing, right then and there. Okay, I release all hindrances to my good, and if a new one arises, I dismiss that shit instantly. You're not going to tell me in the middle of making 12 pairs of earrings that I'm dumb, and that I'm not a creator, and ain't nobody going to buy my shit. You know what I did? I got up and went and had water. Okay? That was on pair 6. Oh, so you gonna try to come in and tell me that I can't do what I'm doing? That I can't create? No. And I'm going to sit here, dismissed, dissed and dismissed, okay? Because it'll try to rear its ugly head. Yes. These are my butterfly wing earrings. These. And we all love them. Facts. And here's the thing. You know what, Mystic Guys? The truth is that, and P.S. Kaisi was wearing some of my earrings this morning. So you really, last night while I was creating and in the energy of creating, you really can't come forward and tell me. Because, hello, summer! Okay? That's all right, Danielle. We love you. You can't really tell me at this point that that it wasn't in the air. The energy was in the air. That's why I was up till almost 1 o'clock making 12 pairs of earrings. And then this morning, Kaisi has my earrings on. But last night, the fight with the struggle was real. The struggle in the mind was real. Okay? My mind was like, no, that's horrible. Why'd you put that color on it? Like, and I'm just like, I kept dissing it and pulling out another pair of earrings. Okay, look, then I'm like, vegan. I'll make vegan earrings. Okay, yeah, vegan. Okay, perfect. Y'all all joined my church already. And then we can go to Danielle's church too. Okay? Because we in church today. We getting healed today. We're getting healed. We're not letting this mind continue to fear us out of creating things that are supposed to happen. That no thing can kiss my no thing ass. Okay? So I'm trying to tell you, we all in church today and every day. Okay? Because we're not playing around with this anymore. We have to beat this out of ourselves, perhaps. I don't think so, because you could just snap your fingers and be like, not today. And get that damn duct tape. I even got the duct tape, the BDMS duct tape. Okay? Yes, and you get the super chats and we start paying tithes. I am church, right, Elizabeth? At Mr. Guys, I love it. Not today. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not today. Not today. We got too much shit to do. Y'all got things to create. And who are you to keep the creations that God has gifted you to yourself? I'm going to let you sit on that for a minute. God gave you a gift to share. Who are you to keep it to yourself? Who are you? Exactly. Who are you to keep it? Yep. And your joy should not be hindered. Who are you? How dare you? That's exactly right. How dare you keep that gift that God gifted you to yourself? This is why I'm making earrings and wands, and I show up and make body butter, and I make aqua de flor, and I chop things by moonlight, and I sing and drum. This is why, because who am I to keep this to myself? Because the transformation within my inner transformation, my inner caterpillar to butterfly transformation is something that has to be shared to help save the next person whose pastor tells them to make an appointment when they want to kill themselves. Drop that right there. We are not here just for ourselves. We are not. And your message is so important to be heard. Your story, your personal story is so important to be heard. Your personal story. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, it is so important. Exactly. What Danielle said, what is the damn point of having all this acknowledgement, all this experience, and you went through all the tests, and then you don't testimony, then you don't share your testimony? What? You don't share the prize at the end? You don't say, hey, look what I have. Look what I experienced. Look. Hello? We went through the test for the testimony. Like a diamond under pressure, being cooked and pressed and put, because we're going to be the greatest gemstone that ever lived. I went through a lot, family. A lot. I've seen a lot. I've seen demons. I've seen ghosts. I've seen people. I saw people get overdose in front of me. Like I've died. I've come back. There's so many things. I've seen a lot. I talked to Jesus in physical form. He showed up. And if that's the truth, for me, that is my truth. And if I know that can happen for any of us. And I also know that we went through this storm so that we can share the wealth of the knowledge that we have. And Jesus said to me, you're never alone. And when I'm feeling the most alone, I remember him saying, you're not alone. Let that go. That's not true. And here I am. I said to him, how am I going to get these things done? You want me to do all this stuff. How? By myself. I'm just one person. He said, you're not one person. You are many. You are many. You're not one. You are many. And you're never alone. And we just ask for you to follow. And we promise we will lead you to where you need to be. And the things that you need show up. Can somebody, where's Jessica's question? Jessica, where are you? What do you do if you're scared to share your story? Amen, Sister Fred. Well, Start with coating yourself with white light. And start with understanding that transparency is the right way. And if you really think that you have to omit some of the story, I know your story then. And to be totally honest, your story, yeah, you could share it with one person. Your testimony doesn't have to have the gory details, right? You don't have to go into details of what you did. You just have to testify that you've been places. And like Danielle said, you can share it with one person. And it's all good. You know, my story is pretty interesting. I danced for 14 years, so I went through a lot of things. And I just glaze over that. And I say I danced and stripped like a stripper, danced 14 years. And I am very proud of all the things I did, even the shitty stuff. Okay? I love all of it. I love everything about me. All of it. The dirty stuff, the not so dirty stuff, the good stuff, the not so good stuff. Who's afraid of the truth? I already have a man who loves me. And even if he decided that because of my past, he decided tomorrow, oh, I'm going to leave you, then I'm going to find another man who will love me. Yeah, because guess what? I love me. I love me. I love me. Exactly. And so the story releases us. And you have to love all of you. If you break a bone and it needs to be mended together, you don't take pieces out and think that it's going to be strong again. Okay? And what traditional Christianity wants you to do is forget all the pieces of you. Yeah. They want you to forget the pieces, the bad pieces. Like take the hoish you out and take the you that was, really promiscuous when you were in high school out, and take the person that was, hooking up with a 20-year-old when you was 14. Take that out. Well, no, I can't take that out. Woe to the ones who thought that they were going to break you, right? And like, look at that. That actually crystallized in my face. And you can't release all that. You have to take all the aspects of you and love all the aspects of you evenly and equally to be a full 100% person. And if the story is scary, it's because you need to do some more work on it. And I agree with Danielle or Dawn, who said tell it to one person. You might tell it to the one person, which is the right person that needs to hear it. Okay? What did Trina say that snaps? Oh, yeah, I agree. Woe to the ones who thought that they were going to break us, right? You cannot take it away. Yeah, right, but they won't forget it when they want to talk about you. What do you mean? I'm sorry. It wasn't you and Dawn. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Danielle? Yeah, right, but they won't forget it when they want to talk about you. Who gives a hell if they want to share my story? I'm not going to take that stickiness of them sharing my story that I have shared and sharing it with someone else. Doesn't matter. Yeah. They can talk about me as much as that. And please, the more they talk, the more I fall on my knees. And exactly. And the more that you talk and the more, like, I think too, as we level up in our spiritual growth, as we transition and level up in our spiritual growth, most of that becomes irrelevant. You can tell the story almost in a detached way. It's like it didn't really happen to me, or it's not really, I don't know how else, detached. And there's no judgment that you have any longer because you've released the guilt of it. Because see, the story is the guilt. That's what we're really talking about. Is how to burp. Sorry, that means that truth is coming out. It's like we have to release the guilt of the story. Being poor, being homeless at one point in my life, I have to release the guilt. Sending my son to live with his father, I have to release the guilt. I'm using these as examples, but these are things that I've worked through my whole life. I've worked through, and to come to this point where I'm at, where I'm fully and 100% in love with myself, and I'm very comfortable where I'm at, and I have a wonderful life that I could not have ever created on my own or forced into existence. That this life is a God life. It really is. Okay? I have a beautiful husband who loves me just the way that I am. Of course, he would like for me to clean more. But even Danielle was like, please, the office clean. But I'm living in a space where it's so wonderful and great. And you know what that's about? That's about being in the energy and riding the currency of life and riding in the flow of life and riding with the flow of life and being awakened in this space and knowing that condition has nothing to do with it, that I got to believe before I see it. And it's very funny. I just had this conversation. Yeah. How does that affect your life? I've just had this conversation with my husband about all the good things that are happening. We talk about the iPad, right? We talk about, and there's a possibility that if I might be getting a physical space for my Reiki practice and my yoga practice, a physical space. Clean when you're feeling. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I might be getting a physical space and it just happened. It just opened up and allowed, like this open up and allowing. It's the peeling off of the layers. It's unpacking the bags because see, in the porch, we unpack our bags. Maybe you need to share your story in the porch. Okay. And exactly, Summer. And as much fear as that physical space might cause me in this level, because it's right here in the third chakra that I feel the fear and up into my heart. So it's right here. So I'm going to do some work on that because I'm not going to allow myself to say, oh, I can't do that. I can't get it. No, I can get a space. I deserve a space. I've been doing the work. I've been in the energy. And I said to him, it really happened and culminated because I decided to stand up, the solar, right? I decided to stand up and commit to the YouTube channel. That things started to happen. Like out of nowhere, it's like, woo, okay. Why does it matter? And remember, we don't want to get caught in the why. That's the hamster wheel. Why equals woe is me. The sky is falling. It's irrelevant, the why. Why is irrelevant? Release the how and we prepare for wow. Why is just the same thing. Release the why and come up with a good rhyme, Danielle, so we can use that as a quote today. Release the why and let it pass by. I don't know. Release the why. Release the why and be prepared for the magnificence that unfolds. Right. Prepare for the magnificence because within us, when we release that story and that guilt, okay, when we release that story and guilt, the unfoldment is amazing. Well, if people can, and I want to read that, if people concern themselves with their own problems instead of yours, they can grow too. And that is correct. But people who are not completely awake, I'm going to read that in a minute, Danielle, might not be ready for the story just yet, but they still might need the testimony. Okay? They might not be ready for the story, but they still might need the testimony. And needing the testimony is this because when it's ready, see how it works is you share a testimony and that testimony may affect you 6 months later when you're in the middle of that process. Okay? That you be like, oh my God, Mr. Guys just shared this testimony about being in a job she hates or whatever it is. And I woke up in condition. That's what we talked about the other day. Is that we wake up in condition, we look around and say, oh my God, my life is shit. Because you woke up for a moment in condition. And when you looked around, you realized you created a shitty life. Okay? And that's when you hear the testimonies of other people. Does that make sense? That's when testimony and sharing of story comes into play. That's when the sharing of the story comes into play. Is when you wake up in condition and go, this is not what I thought it was supposed to be. Where's my Bentley? Where's my driver? Where's my Rolls Royce? She doesn't have to tell her business. Those butterfly people choose to translate into fear. Those butterflies people choose to translate into fear. It should be a trigger for something awesome. And you are so right, Danielle, because I do understand that the feeling of fear and the feeling of this of beautiful creation and what's next, the excitement for what's next is the same feeling. Same. They vibrate on the same level. The same level. Life is too short for this shit. Okay? Yes, you don't have to tell her business. Who doesn't have to tell business? You know? But you can share the testimony in a very nice way. I didn't tell you details. I allowed your mind to fill in some details, right? I gave a testimony. I let your mind fill in details because your mind is going to make a better story than I could ever make. Some of it might be super boring. Exactly. And then I keep getting a sweat mustache. So I'm just going to live in the energy. I'm going to be dedicated, create my earrings, finish creating my lotion. Remember, bought to you by the premium blends lotion. Oh, look at the smoothiness of that. Smell-O-Vision, soon to come to you. Oh, Premier. Bamboo. So good. So good. But the transformation for some is fear that they're focused on not knowing what is going to happen instead of something good is going to happen. Well, yes. Yeah. And I think that just goes to where people are at in their levels. Yes, I can put a link to the porch on the chat. Let me see if I can get somebody to pop in and put a link to the porch on the chat. Because usually Keisha's on. So let me get her. You can go to my Facebook. You can go to my Facebook for the link to the porch, Elizabeth. You can go to my Facebook. Or you can go to Emerge. Where is it? Emerge, Transform, and... hold on one second. I'm trying to get the information. Look, she's like, she's on her way. So Keisha's going to pop in real quick and put the link for the group. I think it's Emerge, Transform, and Commit, but I'm not sure. Hold on one second. She's on her way. But this could be a good place for you to come in and share your story because everybody has a dark night of the soul and everybody has a space where they actually grow from and an experience where they grow from. So... okay, so Keisha's popping in real quick. Okay. So once Keisha pops in, we'll get her to put a link for the porch. Our next session doesn't come up until the end of June. We're on break right now, doing some trainings and stuff like that, getting ourselves together and coming back stronger and more powerful for the porch. So definitely. You're getting impatient for the call tomorrow? Can we do a Facebook test call tonight? We're not doing a call every week. Thank you. Facebook.com groups, the ECT house. Did you guys see that? Elizabeth, thank you very much. I don't think we're doing a call tomorrow because I don't want to do it every week. I want to do it every 2 weeks. But now that you've missed one, maybe we need to do a call. Let's do a call. Y'all, listen, my husband's going to break y'all up, okay? He's going to be like, let me have my wife back. Good morning. We love you, Keisha. Good morning, Mr. Guys. Let's do a call. Okay. Well, now here's how it works. That we only have a limited time on the free calls. So we will only be able to get in and get out. Okay? Will manifest me another one. Yes. He needs to be on them too. Well. I love him. You know, I love him. So we'll do the call and then I will put out My Zoom is Buddhas and butterflies. Look, what? Can you take a picture of it? Might have to send you one of these in your love package. But I will paint a butterfly on it first. Oh, we're going to try Facebook message video chat. Yes. How many people can do that? Let's try that. We'll try that. Yes. I see you, Keish. You missed all my earrings. I made some vegan earrings, Keisha. Vegan. Yellow is the endometrium. Okay. This is like a greenish yellow. Up to 50. Awesome. That's perfect. Okay, we'll do that. And Keisha, if you have if endometriosis has a organization that they're trying to, you're trying to build from, you have to be putting that in those chat. Those are pretty. These. Yeah. So let's pray, family. This was such a good talk. You're driving and listening. I love you, Grace. Witchy Poo, Master Nova. She's in the building. She's in the building. You missed the birthday song. I sang a birthday song. We did a birthday rap. Master Nova's in the building. Both. Oh, you like that. Dismiss. Scam Likely is calling. These are my new vegan earrings. So they're made out of vinyl. Master Nova's in the building. I love it. So yellow is the color for you, Keisha, is what you're basically saying, right? You're putting your order in. I like it. Quan is red. You're yellow. I don't know about Courtney yet. I haven't discussed. Did I make the crochet behind me? This right here? That's macrame. And yes, I did. I'm a macramaer. I'm a weaver. I'm weaving in magic. She's not advertising. Who's not? Hi, Grace. Yes. I got you, Keish. Yeah, Elizabeth, that's macrame. And I did make that's my first macrame piece that I made. The tapestry. Yes. This tapestry. Grace, drive and don't send kissy faces. Beat you up. We're going to pray. Okay, fam? Let's play it. Our reading was so good today. Our birthday reading was so good. The divine is the substance of all things and is the law of all things. And there is everlasting motion and freedom. The spirit is the stream of life throughout creation, forever purifying and renewing everything. Today I cast out limitation and I'm carried forward on the stream of life. I now release all hindrances to my good. And if new ones arise, I dismiss them with finality. Get ye behind me. Okay? God is my source and creator, and I accept his fullness and his gladness. I am a manifestation of God, possessing his being and his grace. I bless God within me and see myself as pure spirit. I no longer need to accept ideas of human weakness or the necessary suffering of humanity. I live today in an attitude of faith and divine love. I'm clear in my mind and resolved to happiness, and I'm resolved to happiness. I'm impelled towards my good and decide now to be well instead of ill, joy instead of sad. I accept the perfect expressions of God with a whole heart. I accept the full fulfillment of love, the satisfaction of achievement. God is real in my life and in all that concerns me. I have immediate access. To the limitless power and energy of the universe itself. God is my source and creator, and I accept his fullness and his gladness. I am a manifestation of God. I'm the Alpha and Omega, the beginning, the ending, saith the Lord, which is and which was, and that is to come, the Almighty. Revelations 1:8. Let us plant our feet, close our eyes, hands, palms facing up in receptivity. Inhale and exhale with the sound of ah. Inhale. And deepening into the knowing. Deepening into knowing. deepening into the space behind the heart where only God lives. And all our elementals and spirit guides live and dwell and move and have their being in us. And deepening into the space behind the breath where unlimited possibility, the unlimited wellspring of the absolute possibility is. And keying into this knowing that I am, that I am, that I am. The Alpha and the Omega, the first, the last, and the all thing. And that no thing, that nothing can just get behind me. And today, I can step into the knowing that I am perfection. That I am perfection. I am grand perfection. And that I am creating with the God within me. I am creating with that. And I am telling my story that needs to be told. And I am sharing the gifts because they're not mine to keep. Who am I not to share the gift within me? Who am I to keep that to myself? That gift is for everyone. That gift is for me to help one person. I can tell it to 1,000,000, and if I help one, I've done my job. And who am I to keep that aspect, that spark, that piece of God within me? Sharing my story, my trueness, my vulnerability, sharing my inner layers, opening up like this beautiful rose, being compressed in the rock to become the diamond, and going through the test for the testimony is what part of my journey. And I can release all the other crap now and let go of the lack and the fear. I can put that behind me. I can step into the knowing that I'm here to tell my story, to share, to be riding in the wave, in the flow of goodness. And I'm going to be going downstream instead of trying to swim upstream, because swimming upstream makes me tired. But swimming downstream, it makes me feel full. I mean, it makes me feel perfect and complete. It makes me feel like I'm in the right space, in the right place, at the right time, wearing the right outfit, looking fabulous. And expressing myself fully and completely as the being of God that I am, wearing this human suit, expressing perfectively. I made a new word up, perfectively. Expressing in my perfection and knowing that I am so 100% blessed to be in this process. And every footstep that I've taken was here to get me to here, to this right now, to this right now, know this right now, know this right now. See how we always get a brand new right now? A brand new right now so that we can redo it better the second time. The right now, we can redo it better. We can redo it better right now, and right now. Standing in the isness. Not standing in the what we created in the past, not standing in who we are, not who we were, but standing in who we are right now and living in this knowing that we believe before we see, and the outcome is only perfection. The outcome is only perfection because God only makes perfection. He lives and moves and has his being in us. And every idea that we have, and every collective consciousness thought that we have, and every time that we even come up with something new, it already has been come up with because we share all of that, because we are all aspects of God. He is the sun, we are the rays. That makes us the same thing. The same thing. And the devil is God in a ski mask, showing us the other side. The devil is God in a ski mask, showing us the other side, so that we may be made anew in this understanding that we are just perfection, and we live and move and have our being in perfection, and that we can create from a space of knowing we're magical beings and creators. The Alpha and the Omega, the first, the last, the everything. The I know that I know that I know that I am, that I am, that I am. And the mind, she or he can get behind me, the mind that tells me otherwise, the mind that tells me that my earrings suck, or the mind that tells me, oh, well, that meal you made wasn't chef meal quality, or that book you wrote wasn't the greatest, and who are you to write a book? Well, get ye behind me. With a snap of the fingers, I take on no more new things. I take on no more nothings or no things. I let them go. fall away. They fall away. Falling away. The skin is sloughed off and I am made anew. Like a snake, I am falling away. These things are falling off of me like a snake. I'm coming out of my skin so that I may grow bigger. Such a beautiful process. And I plant this knowing of perfection. This knowing that this is your calling to share your story, share your soul. Let people see within you so that they may be made anew from your experience. And I plant that into law where it is made manifest exponentially in infinity, times infinity, to the square root of infinity, knowing that it is done right now. And so it is. Ashe, Hotep, blessed be y'all. And slowly lowering that other eyes, your chin. Chin comes to the chest. Inhale and exhale with the sound of ah. Ah. And taking the arms up overhead, big stretch, big stretch. Ah. A quick clap offering, amen, hallelujah, clap offering. Happy birthday, baby. Quick clap offering, amen, amen, amen. We healed. We healed. Ashe, we healed. We healed. I'm healed. I got to do more guided meditations. I know. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. We are healed today. We are healed. Our healing is ours. Now roll into the pool and stop standing by the pool. Jesus is going to come up there and say, why you didn't get in the pool? You want to be healed, right? And you're going to say, I had nobody to help me in. No, dive in. There's a song that I love called Let's Get Soaking Wet. Doom, 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 doom. We're going to dive into the pool tonight. You're going to dive into the pool tonight. Let's get soaking wet. Dive in. Dive in deep. Tell your story. Share your blessings. Share your creations. You're a creator. A creator. You create. Your job is to create and share it. Share it with everyone. Share it with, and don't care what they say about it. Share it anyway. I love you. Thank you, Keisha, for popping in and giving us that information for the porch. In about 20 minutes, once this processes, 20 or 30 minutes, I will update the links below so that you can get all the information. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share me with a friend because I'm so shareable, baby. Bring them to church. Everybody need to pray because a family that pray together slays together. I said it again. A family that pray together slays together. Let's slay this out. Let's slay that demon. Let's slay that ego demon and let's move. 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 Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Seriously, we slaying. A family that prays together, slays together, and we slay. Yes, we do. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Share me with a friend. We went an hour and 28 minutes, and I love it. What a great talk. What a great talk. I got earrings to finish, babies, because I got some earrings to send to some wonderful, wonderful peers. Shh. Keisha's probably still in the group listening. Facebook call. Can we do it like 8 p.m.? Oh, dang it. Keisha is in the group. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. You have to be on Facebook Messenger. 8 p.m. Once you're on Messenger, please find me or Danielle on Messenger or Mystic Eyes on Messenger because she's going to download the Messenger app today and put it on her phone. Put on her cell phone. So we can shit it out. Chat. Okay. Oh, good. All right. So then I'll find you. I'm going to look for you today. Perfect. Okay. 8 p.m. Who said that? You're good with 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York City side. That's the New York side. Unless you go, I don't know. I don't know where it changes at. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. We'll do a manifestation circle call. Do we have a name for our circle yet? Creator Circle? Creator Square? Manifestation Maniacs? The Animaniacs? Could somebody come up with a name? You Lady B on Facebook. You just use that. We need a name. Yes, we do. So that'll be a topic of discussion. The topic of discussion is videos and just understanding a basic criteria of the 30-day 30 video challenge, or just the 30 video challenge. Okay? Ascending souls. Ooh, the Ascending Soul Circle. Ascending Soul Circle. I will add you, Keish. Okay, so we're doing video challenges, and you know what we're trying to do is do 30 videos to build our inner brand and to build our tribe so that we can. Ascending Soul Circle meeting is tonight. I love it. I might even have to make some t-shirts with my new printer. Ah! It's like Pee Wee Herman. Ah! I like it. So Ascending Soul Circle call is tonight. 8 p.m. We're going to be meeting on Facebook, Inbox, the Messenger. And I will start to try to build the group and just see if I send everyone a Facebook. And then somebody might have to add somebody if we ain't friends. You like that one? Ascending Soul Circle. Doesn't it sound like we're a circus? I'm going to be the bearded lady. I called it. So just thinking, okay. We should. Ascended Soul Circle. We can make an actual group. If someone, we can, yes. You're going to check Facebook now to make sure the Ascended Soul Circle is not taken. Yes. Please do. So mote it be. And we definitely should make the Ascended Soul Circle. That's a beautiful, beautiful space. Yes. So mote it be. I love you all. Remember to engage your inner magic. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh what? So it is. And so it is. Amen. I love you. See you tonight. Bye. Perfect time, Elizabeth. See that? Never late.